that. My internet cut out, and I took the time to take the dog out because he needed to pee, and we're back. I was super distracted in that first part, but we're all good now. I'm probably gonna stream this for like another hour-ish. I like most of these locations. I've never really gone into yet. I've just driven past them. I bet this game would look insane as like one giant contiguous world. But I bet it would also be impossible because it looks like whenever they load you in, they load you at like different heights and all that, so it's intentional. Man, every time I load in, I always get hit by a car. I need myself a coffee. Entirely too relatable. Oh, of course. I'm the best at driving. Oh God. Where the hell's the parking space? Oh, it's so far away. I'm so low to the ground in this map, too. Interesting. Oh, what's this place?
Ma'am, have you found anything of interest?
Can't say that I have.
If you find anything suspicious, bring it to me.
Okay. I know I said it during the first stream, but I'll say it again. I really want to live in this world. It's nice and simple enough that it's I don't want to say it's like basic, but it's like the aesthetics of it are very, you know, it's so pure. It's pure cyberpunk. It's so great. Dynamite Simpson. Oh my God.
I'm busy.
Wait, I just want to talk. You're not from around here, I can tell.
Because of my dark, exotic eyes, right? Give me a break.
No, because you obviously don't realize who I am. When someone around here gets my attention, they're flattered.
You're right. I don't know who you are. Let me finish my coffee in peace, please.
I'm Dynamite Simpson. Even if you haven't heard of me, you'll have heard one of my music projects for sure.
If you say so.
Look, I'm in need of some authentic Eastern fashions for my next music video. I see that embroidery on your sleeve. Eastern Peninsula, right?
You're a music video director?
I'm a record exec, video director, entrepreneur, guitar player, social media hub, brand construction technician.
And you want my sleeve?
Not exactly. I'd like to use the floral design in the background for my next music video.
Much as your cultural appropriation of my favorite cardigan sounds tempting.
Tell me a little more about your people.
I really don't feel like it.
I bet your people enjoy my music, even there, beyond the city.
I don't think we do.
Ah, perhaps playing my music requires technology beyond your means.
We're not savages. We're farmers. And we have our own music.
Your own music? Your own fashion? How novel. I must learn more. How could I learn about your people's music? Did you grow up playing tribal drums?
What? I grew up playing Bach.
So you're a musician.
Not anymore.
Shooting begins in 5 minutes. I'll learn more about your music, but for now, can I take a photo of that design?
If you pay me.
Perhaps, if you tell me more. What does the pattern mean?
It's a catapult. For my people, it's a gift mothers give their daughters to protect them.
From?
Predatory men.
Really? This'll be perfect in Dolly's next video.
I have one in my pocket. I brought it from home. It's dried.
Really? Might I have it?
Show me the limbs.
Here, take them. You would really allow me to have this? Sell your cultural gift from your mother?
Sure, I gotta eat.
Excellent. I think this'll look fantastic in Dolly's hair in the music video. Pleasure doing business with you. I must go, but we might speak again.
Goodbye.
Oh, my bookmark.
Oh no, your mother's flower. You gave it away.
Mom didn't give that to me. I found it growing near a sewage plant. I used it as a bookmark.
Does it really protect women from predatory men?
It's just a dead flower, Camus.
Cool. Once again, this game continues the trend of, oh no, I have a question. End the game answering it before I can even say anything. Oh. Well, first, let's talk to this guy.
Hey, you okay?
Yes, I'll be fine. I just need to rest for a moment. Maybe some food.
Are you from the Eastern Peninsula?
No, from the steppes. My name's Haldo. Was a dentist.
Rania, driver. So what went wrong?
Everything. Hyper-gentrified rent closed my office, a debt corp took my augments. The wounds didn't heal. I was in pain. I started with Jews and worked my way up the periodic table of painkillers till I got here. So numb I could barely see.
Take some money for food.
Thank you, Rania. Your people are always decent. You know, I always wanted to see the Eastern Peninsula one day.
Maybe you will.
What a lovely smile you have when you tell a kind lie, Rania.
Take some food.
A candy bar. Oh, I spent so many years telling kids not to eat these.
Sorry, it's all I've got.
Oh, don't be sorry. I love them. Thank you, Rania.
I hope you get back on your feet.
Me too. Me too.
That wasn't the only food I had, right? Got a trophy for it. I guess it was the only food I bought. It was the candy bar. Let's give this bomb back to that guy. Oh no.
Hi, I found this. I thought I should hand it in to the authorities. Or someone who might know what to do with it.
Ma'am, what is this?
I don't know, I found it. I think it might be...
Give it to me. Now.
Yes, I was just going to. I came to you.
Is this some kind of scam?
You know what? I'm just going to leave.
What does this button do?
No idea. Bye then.
Stay here. I am going to get to the bottom of this.
You go ahead. I have no idea what that button does, though, so for safety's sake, I suggest you...
Nothing happened.
Did you just press that? I literally just said...
Nothing happened again.
Stop pressing the button.
Ma'am, I'm going to ask you to step back, please.
Fine. I don't want to be around you while you press a big red button on what looks a lot like a detonator anyway.
Wait. Something happened. A light came on. There's words on the screen.
What does it say?
I can't read it.
Let me see.
Here.
I can read this. It's Arabic.
And?
It says, please don't press this button again.
Oh.
I swear, that's what it says.
All right, then. Well, I'd better ask my supervisor about this. Please move along, ma'am.
Does your supervisor speak Arabic?
No. Why?
No reason.
Huh. Rania speaks Arabic.
Your social rankings on the net for Freeval losing followers? Cloud Fountain will get more view counts.
This is a big area.
Cloud Fountain, and the followers you deserve.
Love the shady buildings. So good. Danya.
Excuse me, I see you sell old stuff. Do you know what this is?
Pass it here. Let's see. Oh my.
What is it? I thought maybe an old music storage.
Music? No, not at all. This is a game. An old one at that. Where did you find it?
Actually, it was near some trash.
No, I don't believe it.
So it's an antique.
Oh yes, this was played on a Spectrum home computer. 48K. You needed an interface to make the joystick work. Kempston or Protec. Otherwise you had to play on the rubber keys.
Even the words I understood in that sentence didn't make sense.
It's like this, you see. You put this tape into a tape recorder first and...
Nope, still no clue.
Long ago, information was stored on magnetic tapes. You see the strips here? These wound round playheads, or something like that. No one knows exactly how it operated now, but we can feed this into our comprehender and it gives us executable code.
So, this was a game people played on a screen?
Oh yes, it would take a long time to upload the data to memory, and the executable data itself is tiny. It's hard to comprehend how our progenitors managed to work within such strict memory constraints.
You're really into this stuff, aren't you?
I'm interested in the technology, sure, but what really fascinates me is this game. You controlled a little sprite. You walked along a street and you punched everyone you came across. We believe these old games were deeply symbolic, like Sisyphus with the rock.
So they were morality lessons?
We collectors believe so. I think every one of these classic games can teach us a lesson.
What did punching people in the street teach us?
Metaphorically, it is telling us that we cannot simply fight urban decay through physical force. You see, in this game, when you win, you start again.
So the cycle repeats.
Exactly. So through the game, we learn that the violence is entertainment, but the creator of the game seeks to tell us that violence is also pointless.
These old games were pretty deep. How did this end up lying on the street?
There's plenty of other street vendors who are collectors like me. One of them, Old Sinclair, he died last week. And you're not really allowed to own this stuff. If CorpSec catches you...
Oh, I'm sorry about Mr. Sinclair.
He was in the zone that fell into the sea last month. Can't be helped. You should keep your eye out for more of these. They may be scattered all over the city.
You'll pay me for them?
I sure will, as long as you keep it quiet. In fact, I can even show you this one if you like. It has a 2-player mode. We can punch people in the street together.
Maybe another time. Just the limbs are fine.
Oh, man. Is that what the that fucking CorpSec dude that kept pressing the button, is that what that is? Oh. Oh god.
I saw you looking at me from over there.
I was just going to ask if this was the only coffee place in this zone. I'm from out of town, and this coffee is...
Like Hova oil?
Well, I was going to say it's below average, but yeah.
No, this is the only place. I've been coming here since I was in my teens.
You look like you're still in your teens.
It's the coffee. It's stunted my growth.
So you're actually...
75.
Oh my god.
Well, Grandpa, it was nice to meet you.
Hey, wait up. What's your name?
I'm Rania. I drive deliveries, and I've got another job coming up, so...
Do you, want to do something?
Are you asking me on a date?
No. I mean, alright, we could just do something and see what happens.
Do something. How specific?
We could...
Come on, coffee guy. What could we do?
Bowling.
Ew.
Shooting. I know a range downtown. They let you fire the big pulse rifles.
I don't like pulse rifles, or any guns, really. They tend to get aimed at people a lot.
We only shoot targets.
I believe the humans and the targets can coexist peacefully.
What about pizza?
Better. What kind?
Artichoke and avo? From the new hipster place uptown.
Ooh, a swing and a miss. Sorry, coffee guy. Maybe some other time.
If I see you here again, I'll have thought of something you like, Rania.
We'll see.
Jesus. Oh, I like her outfit.
Welcome to Neo's Neo Cafe. I'm Neo. What can I get you?
That's good. That's pretty sweet. Thanks for this, Neo.
Have a spectacular day.
I like the voice actors for Rania.
Hello. Is that you?
Camus, why are you calling me on the comm? I'm on a coffee break here.
I have a reason.
Is the reason that you don't like being alone?
Yes, that is it. Is it okay?
It's fine. I'm glad of the company.
Why do you need the coffee?
I've never worked night shift before, Camus. Coffee creates the illusion that I'm actually still awake. You wouldn't understand. You don't sleep.
I sleep.
I guess you go offline and recompile your source code. That's a bit like sleeping.
I sleep.
Okay, I heard you. Tell me what you found out about Cora.
I found 3 different types of things about...
Camus, this data analysis and retrieval, it's not that you can't do it, it's just it's a bit dry. Why don't we let the generic automata take care of this part? You can go offline for a bit.
Sleep.
Sure.
Custom personality Camus offline. Generic automata reinstated.
All right, Mr. Personality. Tell me what we know about Cora now.
3 distinct data points of origin for Cora. 2 deprecated and accessible only via the underweb. Warning, your automata was detected accessing this information and your identity was compromised.
Shit. Well, too late to do anything about it now. Tell me what you found. Give me the official data first.
Cora is a term colloquially used by citizens of Nivalis to refer to the combination of AI and mechanical systems, which manage the logistical and maintenance systems operating throughout the city.
I knew that much. Go on.
As an anthropomorphism of a mercurial personality, it is unclear if Cora exhibits a form of sentience or sapience. Best data suggests Cora is fundamentally inconceivable by human intelligence, existing just beyond the event horizon of biological minds.
Not helpful at all. Why do people keep talking about Cora then?
Day-to-day usage of Cora in conversation invokes the term in the same way one might talk about fate, luck, or serendipity.
Example?
I checked my balance and I'm all out of credits. Cora knows where it all went.
There are 2 more data points for Cora?
Yes. One from City Archive in a defunct data pool called the Internet. Another from a paper-based text called The Exegesis, a pseudo-historical book scanned and OCR'd 109,572.75 days ago.
Read me the extract of the exit whatever.
Reigning atop a hierarchy of smaller automatons, VIs, androids, and machines, Cora is the last of the 12 founders. Complex AIs that formed an advisory council for the human rulers of the city. Why did the founders fail? Did their source code encounter insurmountable logical errors? Or, worst of all, did the founders choose to abandon humanity? And if so, will Cora soon make that same choice?
What's your confidence rating on the accuracy of this information?
11.40%.
higher than I thought. Does everyone in the city know this stuff but me?
Cora is commonly discussed, appearing in up to 0.8% of all communication, but little substantive, verifiable data exists as to its nature.
Read me the last data, the one from the internet.
Cora, computer-operated recycling agent.
That's it? I don't know how this relates to hackers or AI.
No further data available.
Make a copy of that exegesis thing to local storage, encrypted. If I get a data violation, I don't want to lose access. And bring Camus back online.
Activating custom automata personality, Camus.
Did you find out about Cora?
More or less. I don't know what I was hoping for.
Will you get food too?
Not hungry. Hey Camus, have a look at the cafe menu. Do you see all the different types? If you drank coffee, what type would you order?
Donut coffee?
That's not really...
Oh no. I said something dumb?
Actually, Camus, I think donut coffee sounds pretty great.
Cute. I can't talk to this guy. What just blew up? Was that him? Anyway. Cora, huh? Oh, I forgot to grab that thing. I'm gonna go back. I'm already here. Ooh, a school bus. Cool. It's pretty neat. Oh, I keep forgetting.
Life Corp. We come here new perfect.
We're not gonna talk about...
Driver 14FC, are you out of your Hava?
I was on a break.
There are no breaks for me or for you. Have you seen the vids?
No, why?
More accidents in Sector 21. No, Sector 23. Or is it 21?
Bombings?
Not sure. This is bad for us. We've lost more drivers this week than in the past year.
Everything okay, Control?
I don't know, kid. I don't know. What's your real name? I'm tired of numbers.
Rania.
I'm gonna look out for you, Rania. Things will get better after tonight. I promise. We just need to get through this one night.
What's your name, Control?
I'm not supposed to say. Goddamn.
Is something going wrong over there? You sound...
It's all wrong here. Maybe I'll tell you after this job.
Okay. What you got for me?
In Gallows Row, there's an old escalator called the Ascension. Someone at the base wants to surrender a package of their belongings.
Where does the escalator go?
Trust me, Rania. This job will be much easier for you if you don't ask that question again. You're looking for a guy named Gil. Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah?
Enjoy your coffee. All I got is a bottle of sake stashed in my desk drawer, and tonight, I'm having a drink. If they're not happy with that, they can fucking fire me. Cheers.
Fesahetic, Control.
Wait, I kind of want to look at that. What the fuck happened over there? It just blew up when I walked over there. We're not gonna talk about this? We're not even gonna mention it? Is it just because it's like a shitty part of town? Like this building just toppled over. I mean, I guess this is the edge of the city. Okay. I thought she might have had something more to say about it, but apparently not. go. I actually want to see... Ooh, and I'm running out of gas. The music's so good. It's nice and moody. I like it a lot. Cool. God, you know, like, I appreciate the fact that it's all voxel art and the art style works for itself. But could you imagine what this place looks like if it was like a hyper realistic graphics looking? So this place would look even more incredible. Like, not that it doesn't already look incredible, but a human. Oh, I didn't even see it that time. This place is falling apart. This appears to be... Oh no! This is someone's hand. They're not supposed to just throw a biological limb in the garbage, and appears to be wearing a wedding ring too. Should I keep this? I guess someone might want it back. I don't know who's writing this description, if it's Ronnie or a Camus. Oh.
Hey, are you interested in having your photo taken with this magnificent creature? Just 100 limbs.
No.
Wouldn't you like to know his name? He is Norman.
Hi, Norman. Is he a real bird?
Norman isn't a bird. He's a falcon.
A real one?
Well, he's not a hologram.
But is he a real falcon, or is he artificial?
Ah, I understand your question now. You must think this is based on an animal. This is not. It is a unique creation. A falcon.
I've seen falcons before.
No, you must be mistaken. Perhaps you have seen a sparrow. They are very similar. You see, I specialize in chimeras.
What are chimeras?
Well, you know, there's a huge market for artificial animals, especially those that are rare or extinct. Chimeras are different. They are artificial animals which never existed, created from the imagination of man.
But I told you I've seen a real falcon.
Eh? Where?
Well, they're extinct now, I guess, but I saw them all the time when I was young. I'm from the Eastern Peninsula. They would circle around the farm in the summer, until the big dust storms hit back in the year of the dragon.
Listen, lady, I need you to do me a favor.
Okay. What?
Please leave. And don't tell anyone that there are real falcons, huh?
Sure, but why does it make any difference?
When people know they're looking at something that once existed instead of something that never could, they get depressed. And sad people don't spend money.
This thing just cleaned this up. See, you see how the Falcon is like... It's not like based on squares, like it's clearly like low poly design of a Falcon. That's kind of what I wanted the character models to look like. Like these are like straight up like, you know, they're not Minecraft people, but they look like they're made out of like Minecraft blocks. Whereas the Falcon just looks like low poly voxel. I don't know. I like the design of the Falcon a lot. But I guess if you did that to the character designs, you could just do that to everything else, and it would kind of ruin the aesthetic. But I don't know. I feel like you get a free pass for the humans. I feel like the humans would look a lot better if they looked like that. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway.
Are you the delivery person?
Rania, yeah, I'm to take your package.
It's everything. Limbs, comm, holocrons, augments. Everything I own. Make sure my family gets it. Just drop it in the post. I can't leave the queue or I'll lose my place.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah! A chance to see the spire. I gotta take the shot. I get to go above the clouds.
Is it safe?
Sure, yeah. Of course.
Okay then. Good luck, I guess.
Hey, thanks. Maybe I'll see you around.
Maybe.
He's gonna die. Can I go in? This. Is that just straight up a crashed car?
Hey, Rania, you met that guy going on the Ascension? Is he really going through with it?
He says the Ascension takes him to the spire.
It sure does. And no further.
What do you mean?
It's an escalator to nowhere. It just ends.
Then what?
Well, then he falls a few miles down into the sea.
Who would build an escalator that goes nowhere?
You think everything in the city is logical? Well, look around, Rania. None of this makes sense. The city AI has gone mad.
He said it was safe.
Before he gave you all his possessions?
He knew?
He knew.
I don't get it.
You lived outside Nivalis, right? So you've seen the sky. You've got that memory. I've never seen the sky. I can live without it. But imagine you'd seen it just once. What would you do to see it again?
How's the sake control?
You don't drink, right? You should try it sometime, Rania. When things are going wrong, it's a great way to keep yourself trapped in the long right now.
Are you a poet now, Control?
You know it.
What should I do with his possessions?
Well, he stiffed us on the bill. His payment was rejected. So if you got anything from him, you should return it to a Cloudpunk delivery chute nearby to cover his debt.
What about his family?
Let me make this as clear as I can, Rania. I don't know if he gave you something or if he gave you nothing. But I knew if he gave you something, I'd have to tell you to return it to Cloudpunk HQ. Control out.
Uh-huh.
He sounded different. Are we going to take Gil's things back to Cloudpunk HQ?
Well, everything's packaged and postmarked. So, if we dropped them at the mail office, they'd get back to his family and Cloudpunk would never know.
But maybe it would be good for us to give it to Cloudpunk? And if we broke the rules, we could get in trouble. Or get Mr. Control in trouble.
Quiet for now, Camus. I have to think.
Hey, got a minute? Sure, you got a minute. Who doesn't have a minute? It's less than 60 seconds. Near enough, right? Jimmy is the name. Jimmy, roll high.
I don't really have a minute.
You're wondering about the hands, right? You gotta know. Everyone does. They always ask me about the hands. I always say the same thing. I do. I always say if the shuffle wasn't working, they wouldn't have needed to break them. I'm right?
Were you cheating at cards?
Roll high. Wasn't I clear before when I says my name? Sure I was. You was listening. You're a clever lady. I got in trouble because I could roll double sixes every single time.
Really?
Near enough. Near enough that they broke my hand for it. Then when I learned with the other, they broke that too. Now, if I could just get some limbs for augments, I know I could make the money back for you at the table.
I'm not interested. Sorry.
You'll be back. They always comes back. I got the skills, lady. You're gonna invest in them one day. I'm telling you.
Can I give him the hand I found? Here, put this on. Anyway. Is there a way for me... I guess just up here. There's a collectible over there.
Life Corp, become your new perfect.
What the? Higher still? I should start selling some of the things that are in my pockets. But I'm worried that I might need some of them. Next merchant I run into, I'll start selling my shit. Oh, well, look at that. That was like a modern day puzzle. Is it another punch card? Yeah. Yeah, what's up with this entire town? This sector of the town is falling apart. The weary droid motel.
Anyone you know has augments infected by the virus Pilot 2.0, you must inform CorpSec immediately for a mandatory surgical firmware reset.
Oh, wait, no. I was about to do it too. This is the first moral choice that the game has given me that I felt pretty sure about, actually. Oh, look at that, there's a merchant right here.
Here's what...
Thanks.
I look forward to seeing you again.
Thanks.
I look forward to seeing you.
I thought maybe the electronic chip was a lot more expensive than it actually was. There's one down there too. I like that each stop that the game is making me go to is progressively bigger and bigger areas. I also really wish the elevator had a button. you know, just a button somewhere. To call the elevator. Like the Dark Souls style elevator is a little weird to me.
We'll 3D print your subconscious while you wait. Make your dreams something you can hold. Dreams matter.
I almost found all the punch cards. God, look at this place! Oh, it's so good. Alright, let's get this back to his family. Old Town. I'm actually, hold on, before we go actually, I know I've been meandering a lot, but I'm genuinely curious as to like what the fuck exploded here. I didn't even see it. Where was it even? Something here blew up, but I don't know. This place is falling apart. I also missed hella loot over there, but oh well. We go here now. And then I kind of want to stop at a mechanic and see what those little upgrades are. I have to be on foot for this one.
Hey, Block 4-0, are you still fighting the system?
Hey, it's Cloudpunk. Damn right we are. We're fucking this shit up.
How exactly are you fucking this shit up?
We're making a motherfucking playground, dog.
You know, I don't think I've ever heard any other gangs that talk quite like you do.
What's the matter, Cloudpunk? Our speech too fresh for ya?
No. Did you watch a lot of old movies, maybe?
It ain't about what we say we're gonna do. It's about what we do and how we do it.
I guess so. I can't believe you're making a playground.
The corps don't want the kids playing no more. We ain't gonna let them take our swings. You got a problem with that, Cloudpunk?
With you making a playground for kids? No, I think it's kind of amazing.
You hear that, Razor? She thinks I'm amazing. You're all right, Cloudpunk. You ever get yourself a small human, you bring them here to play on the swings.
I like those guys. What now, Charlie? What you want, wait? Hey, Charlie. What's up, boy? I did not smell so bad. He has to take this medicine, and it smells awful. It's a gigantic pill, so I end up having to like crush it up for him, dilute it in water and shit. And it smells awful. He has to take 2 of those pills a day, and I could like he has to take like 3 pieces of medicine twice a day, And the other pills are tiny, so I use like a pill popper for it. Or like a pill plunger, not a pill popper. Like a pill plunger for it, so it's not that bad. But the other one, I tried to cut it up in smaller pieces so I could like give it to him like the same way, and it just ends up being a bit too much. So I just don't. I just like crush it up. Can't? No? Why not? Fine. I keep missing it because I keep finding the collectibles, but like this town, every time I go into somewhere new, it just breaks. What's this? What are you? Are you completely naked?
I can't do it, Camus. I can't give away Gil's final possessions to settle his debts.
Will we get in trouble?
I don't care.
I had a fish tank. Well, I mean, Controls doesn't know that I got it. That's what he technically said.
Hey, Rania, are you there?
Yeah? You don't sound good, Control.
Well, I'm fine. If I could just sleep. I used to be able to sleep, you know.
Are you sure you're okay?
What is wrong with him?
I think he said some drinks.
He sounds strange. Like he is confused.
Broadcasting nav point. Collect the package, 14FC. Get on with it.
Who from? Where am I going?
Always questions from you. Just do your goddamn job. Control out.
I just want to point out the irony that the reason why I didn't like Cyberpunk anymore was because of, well, a multitude of reasons now, but like the reason why my hype for it went down originally was because I can't play it in third person, and here I am playing a Cyberpunk style game, and I'd rather play it in first person than I do in third person. Maybe I will buy Cyberpunk after all. But now that I know it's multiplat to next gen, I might buy it next gen. Okay, so we already have this. The speed booster, huh? I kind of want that. How much? 1,300? That's half my money.
Oh, yeah. That is awesome.
Oh, I can just turn it on whenever, huh? Cool, 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 cool. Pretty cool. The music kicks in when you're driving too. Whoa. Ah. Yeah, the quicker ascents and whatnot are probably the most useful part right now.
Freeing you from restrictions, breaking barriers. Konima is Nivalis. Konima Enterprises. Gamble responsibly with Oliara Casino. Roulette, craps, blackjack, Android RPG duel. Oliara has it all.
It's weird the cops don't have like big flashing lights, but I guess considering the whole city just looks like it has big flashing lights, it doesn't really matter. Wait, lower? What? Hey, really? Okay. Oh, I thought that was a PSP. Where does this go? Oh. Cool, why? Why was there an elevator if I could just take this? It's weird. Mrs. Octavius Butler.
I'm the delivery driver. I'm here to pick up something.
Yes, you're here to take our original Courbet.
Huh?
It's a painting, dear. You'll be taking me and Mr. Butler, too.
I don't think I'm supposed to take passengers.
What is all this nonsense? Mr. Octavius Butler, this was all supposed to be arranged. Didn't you tell the company that we simply can't let this painting out of our sight?
I did, my love, I did. There must be some confusion. I'm sure our young driver friend will consent to take us. It won't be a problem, and we'd hate to raise a complaint. Is that not right, young miss?
I guess so.
Let's be going, then. I want to see our new apartment as soon as possible. Apparently, Trisha and the Joneses have moved in next door already. And I don't want her spreading gossip about our new home and how it still smells like smoked fish.
Ah, damn it.
Oh my, this is cozy. I've never been in a vehicle like this. Very retro.
I agree. Very nice indeed. Do you understand us, young lady, or should we speak slower?
I understand fine.
Dear, you must be very curious, are you not? How a woman like me and an android like Mr. Octavius Butler met.
Sure.
Well, I can tell from your accent that you're not from the city, but we're quite enlightened here, you know. Isn't that right, Mr. Octavius Butler?
That's right, my love.
Some might say that Mr. Octavius Butler is human passing, but I don't care about that. I love him for who he is inside, not what his outer skin is made of.
It's a polymer plastic.
Oh, you are hilarious.
She sounds more robotic than he does, actually. I forgot to cook. I forgot to make food for the dog. Trying to be careful with my words because.
What was I saying? Oh yes, we met at a charity
the dog recognizes
fundraiser.
certain words.
We both work for Life Corp. I'm in HR, and Mr. Octavius Butler is in acquisitions. We had executive offices next door. We started meeting for coffee, and one thing led to another.
Wow.
And now, just a week until our 5th anniversary, we're on our way to our new home. Aren't you happy for us?
Yeah, definitely.
We're suddenly happier than the family that's moving out.
Oh, don't start all that again. This area is up and coming now.
I'm really glad that the conversation sticks between loading zones. That's very important. Because if I hadn't experimented with that earlier, I would just be like sitting here this whole time.
The people living there couldn't afford it, and they wouldn't fit in either. With hypergentrification, they're forced out instantly instead of being pushed out over months and years. It's a short, sharp shock, but it's for the best for everyone. People who argue against free markets don't really believe in freedom.
What freedom does this bring to the people who can't plan for a future?
That's just life in Navalis. If you don't like it, go live somewhere else. Not everyone is suited for life in the city.
Some people need to live here.
Well, maybe in the nice places, but who needs to live in the filth of the marrow? No one stays there without good reason. And the reason is they all dream of getting rich with some scheme or other to make their way up to the spire. That's the Navalis dream. Our society has 1 million slots, and each must be filled. Every time someone moves up a peg, someone fills in the gap behind them.
And every time someone at the bottom slips, where do they go? I read in the holocrons yesterday that the most common food in the marrow is now roach meat kebabs, noodles with rat.
Those kinds of people love street food. No offense, dear.
None taken. I love a maggot pizza. We're almost at our destination.
Splendid.
Hypergentrification. That's a hell of a term. Okay.
You see, Mr. Octavius Butler? Look at this fabulous place. Different